Hi, Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Leanne.
I'm Barb. And this is
Lost in Floss.
Episode 5.
5. Oh.
One-handed still, but making progress.
We are.
Yeah.
We are. So.
Feels good to be back.
It does. It seems like a really long time.
It seems like a long time. I don't think it's been any longer than our other ones have been.
I think it's 3 weeks. A
Yeah.
little bit longer.
I don't know. A lot crammed into those 3 weeks. Maybe that's why.
It is, yeah.
So,
but it's getting cold here.
One so.
What?
One so.
One so. Oh.
S-O.
Let me drink.
Yeah.
We have whiskey in these cups to keep us warm because it's so darn cold outside.
It is cold in Wisconsin. We have snow on the ground. Even though my grass is still green. I don't know about yours.
Well, no, we have leaves all over our grass. We didn't get to them, so.
Yeah, last week was kind of brutal. Like on Monday, I was in shorts and sandals out in California, and then came back to snow in Wisconsin. It was delightful.
You poor thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And you know, looking at those fires in California, oh my God. Any of you in that area, I feel so sorry for. I mean, when we were out there, both my husband and I kept saying, this is just prime for fire.
Really? And that's before everything started.
Yeah. And I mean, when we were in Malibu the day after the wedding, it was like you look around, everything just seems so brown. Compared to what you would think it would be.
Well, yeah, you think you're closer to the ocean, that it would be green and lush and...
Yeah. We went to set. We got to the airport early. We had to return our rental car. So we took a little walk by the hotels right by LAX, and we're like, oh, there's some grass. Let's just go sit down in the shade for a little bit and kill some time. It was AstroTurf. It's like, oh, no wonder it looks so nice and green.
I need some of that stuff for my
with little ants crawling on it. No. I'm like, I feel something on my back, and then Jim's like, yeah, I did too. So it's like, oh,
yuck.
Ants must like that.
Yeah.
So time to get up and go sit in the airport. So, anyways.
So, well, I keep saying so again. Drink up. First of all, I'd like to say hi to my mom, who is our biggest fan. She always tells us how good we are and how nice we look, and never a bad comment.
Oh, thank you.
And then I'd also like to say hi to Jill. I know you watch too, and you have all your Christmas decorations up, and yeah. Yeah, wow. She wants to enjoy them, which I totally agree. So, which I'm dying to put my Christmas decorations up.
I kind of am, but it might be a streamlined year for that. So, yeah, but for a good reason.
What?
We might. Well, the walls are coming down.
Oh, right.
Hey, I have these little walls between my living room and dining room that I've been wanting gone for how many years now? Probably 20. No, 15.
Yeah,
long time. So. Yeah, so that's going to happen.
Good.
I'm so excited.
Bring down that wall. Yeah. Those walls.
Yeah, really. So that'll be great. It'll make the room much more usable.
Yeah, so. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, and then, so. Now, if you could sit on your chair while we're talking. Please let us know in the comments if you've fallen off your chair by the time we hit the midpoint of this video.
Right. Because I'm kind of...
So that would be really nice to know. We got stuff all around us, so we got a lot to show.
We're kind of like in a craft cocoon.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And then one other person we like to say
hi to. Beth. Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
There's your personal shout out. A friend of ours from
high school.
Yep.
And she always says she watches us, and the last time we got together, we tried to show her how to use Instagram. I think we failed.
I don't know. Yeah.
Because I have not seen any pictures on Instagram, Beth.
Yeah. But yeah, Beth, put one out there if you are using it. So.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well then.
Yes. What are we moving on to?
We will move on to questions, comments.
Oh yeah.
Flosstubers.
Yes. Let's see. Peekaboo 2742. I am so sorry about the cat. I mean, really? The cat, taking the cat out of Pumpkin Patch. Her comment was, I was saying to the TV, don't do it, Barb. Let it be. Move on. And did I listen? No. But there's other cats. I really am going to stitch a cat next year. I promise.
Well, it's not like we're opposed to cats.
No.
It just happened to be that particular cat.
But that leads me to, let's see. Oh, Lisa Schindler. Thank you so much for, posting the picture of your pumpkin patch, which had the cat in it.
It was really cute.
And once I saw the cat with the face, I probably wouldn't have torn it out. But that chip is long gone. Yeah. So mine is going to be leaves, and I'll make it work. But that was fun to see your stitch because...
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
It was really cute. And I can see why you still have it, and... You know, like...
Well, you're finishing yours.
Yeah, I'm finishing my end of the year.
On track.
Yeah, so... Okay.
Well then.
Yeah. And we appreciate all the congrats on reaching our 1,000 subscribers. And also wishing us to have fun at Spring Green, which we did.
We did. We'll show you the haul from that. And then we also took pictures. And so I'm going to insert a few pictures before this video, and then I'll insert more after the video of when we went to Spring Green.
Woolly Girl liked our headbands.
Woolly Girl, also Donna Ray, Laura Reed, and Carol Swindler.
Oh, lots
all
of people.
Mentioned our headbands.
It's amazing what, $2 can do.
Yeah, I think we got our money's worth out of those.
Yeah.
So.
And then we also like Vicky Ulrich's comment.
Oh, I love this one.
You could read it.
No, go ahead. You read it.
She said, watching you ladies is like Thanksgiving dinner. Everything is so good, and you can't help but overfill your plate.
That's really nice to hear.
Yeah.
But I was going to say the S word. But
the S word, yeah. No more S word.
Yeah. So
we'll just have to learn to transition some other way. Moving on to our next topic.
Let's Instagram Flosstubers.
Oh yeah, I am so behind the game. I've heard Suzy Reno.
Yeah,
I've heard her mentioned by so many people so often, and finally I watched her. I'm like, oh, why haven't I ever watched her before?
I don't know, because her name sounded so familiar to me. But what is her Flosstube?
I think that's what it is.
Is it Suzy Reno? See, I
so.
don't know if
she came up in my feed, and I'm like, oh, it was delightful. And it was fun to listen about the retreat again.
Yeah.
I mean, just made me... Like, when I saw the pictures of the exchange things, oh my
gosh.
Yeah, there was some really cool things.
And talented people out there.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Yeah, there was another one I watched. Because we were gone for 10 days, I had a hard time just even getting back to the regular ones that I like to watch. Yeah, I didn't have much time for stitching or
well, vacation takes priority.
I mean, Like when you have gorgeous views of the ocean, it's like, oh, you know, I give people credit who stitch while they're somewhere gorgeous, but I kind of just like to look.
Yeah, sit and relax.
Yeah.
I'm glad Carol Saltbox Stitcher made another video because I watched that. I always love seeing her finishes.
Yep.
Someday I really do want to do a sampler.
Yeah.
Because just looking at hers, it's like, oh, they're just absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
So, and then also Stitching by the Lake, Marlene.
Mm-hmm.
She just is like the sweetest lady.
Mm-hmm.
I love having her on the TV, just listening. I don't care what she says. I love her accent. I love when she talks.
Just very soothing.
Yeah, and her finishes are, a lot of her finishes are what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
And what she stitches is, I'd stitch that. I'd stitch that. So.
Do you yell it at the TV?
No, I don't. Sometimes I do. I'm like, wait, and then I have to rewind and see what it is.
I know. I do that, and then I'll pause it and take a picture of the TV, so then I can file it somewhere I can find it again.
Yeah, I've done that too, so you can find what the pattern was and stuff. Yeah. Yep. But moving along, we have the IDE Stitch that, or did you have any other floss tubers?
No.
Okay.
No, that was it.
I'm sorry. I just
there was someone I watched that I liked, but I can't remember her channel name. It was just a short.
Oh, well,
video.
We'll do more videos and mention them.
Yep.
So, then we're on to I'd Stitch That, and this is the portion where both Barb and I are going to stitch the same things or working on the same things, and it's just fun to see how the two of us, even though we really like the same stuff, how different something can look.
Right.
So, first of all, do you have yours?
Oh, yes.
We have It's Christmas Time by New York Dreamer. Let's see. There we go.
Oh, I guess one is sufficient.
Two patterns in one.
Are you seeing double? They'll go to their eye doctor.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
springtime.
There we go.
There we go.
Springtime. I have mine too. And that is also by New York Dreamer. And let's not us forget Summertime. So we'll probably be stitching these in season, maybe?
Hopefully.
Yeah. So
Leanne will be stitching in season. I'll be stitching them in 2020. Maybe.
And also, we found Autumn Time, which I know a lot of you people are looking for. Again, this is by New York Dreamer. And I think, Barb, do you have the information on that?
Yeah, I know specifically PJ Stitcher mentioned she was looking for it, and Faith Browlick, pardon me if I pronounced it wrong. How we ended up finding it was I contacted is it Ezia? Elise? Ezia.
E-Z-I-A, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure
Ezia, that we're
murdering your name.
Murdering it, but
Gladstone. I think there was a email on her website or her blog, and asked her if she could point me to a distributor or a LNS that carried it, and she said that we could order it from her.
yeah.
So we did that directly, and she's more than willing to take that route if you can't find it at your LNS. So are you going to put the email in our comments?
I try to link things below our videos. It might not get up there the same time as our video comes up, but within a week I will definitely have it. I try to do it right away, but it doesn't always come up. But her website is nyddneedleworks.com. So it would be NewYorkDreamerNeedleworks.com. NYDNeedleworks.com. So you can just find her there.
Right.
And it should give you a link on how to contact her.
I think her email address was on there. On her website.
Okay, yeah.
So,
and you can see some of her other patterns that she has, just because we pick all the times.
Yeah. The love one is beautiful.
That's really cute, yeah.
So I'm thinking, why didn't I order that for Valentine's Stitch?
I know, me too, but that I think you can find on 123 Stitch.
Yeah, I know you could.
Yeah.
So,
but she's happy to send them to you, so please contact her.
Yeah, great designers, great designs. I love them.
Yeah, I'm working on Wintertime. I'll show you that later. It's easy to follow, and yeah, you'll love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then our stitch along is is All Through the Night by Bonnie Sullivan, and it's Henry, Jack, and Harry, and the hashtag is LIF Henry, Jack, Harry, because I love their names. And I have finished Henry, and it's just stitched up really fast. Once I put a face on, then it's like you just want to finish it.
They are really, that's adorable.
Yeah.
And I love seeing what people are doing with them on the hashtag on Instagram. It's just
and different fabrics that they're like. I'm doing it the way that the pattern had it. 30 count tin roof. Yeah, 30 count tin roof. Mm-hmm. And some people are doing it on more red, which is really cool.
The blue is cute too.
Yeah.
There's
So if you follow the hashtag, you can see what other people are doing. Mm-hmm. And Barb will be starting hers.
I really intended to do like just maybe one row on Henry last night, but I got kind of overloaded on my finishing in anticipation of this recording, and I'm like, there's people out there who haven't started, so I just want you to know it's okay. It's fun. That's it. That's what it's supposed to be. Fun. Don't feel stressed. When you get to it, you get to it, and I'm like, they went to California with me, but they did not come out of the bag.
Well, see,
not even on the airplane.
Then that means you had fun.
So, I did a little stitching other stuff, but yeah. But I really think like it's I'll have time to get them started at least. Yeah. And I know I'm going to start with let's see. I thought it was this guy. Which one is he? I'm starting with Harry, because then that'll postpone my decision whether to do them all together or do them individually till I finish him. Oh. Because my fabric would be long enough.
Oh, okay. So then you'll know what you... By then you might see what you want to try to do. Yeah. Yeah,
because by then I'll see what everyone else has done.
And then we can just copy.
Yeah. No, I like them both ways. They're really cute. So.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah. So what other whips do you have?
Then, let's see. Do we want to...
haul first?
Or should we do that later?
Let's keep going with the whips.
Okay. So what I have as far as whips is I did a little bit of the snow on Merry Christmas by Scarlet House. It's Christmas in the Village.
So cute.
And I just have snow and snowflakes to do.
What color is that snow?
This snow is Snowball.
Oh, okay. So overdyed?
Yeah, and I feel that it looks really good, but I'm running it through Thread Heaven or Beeswax when I do the white, because it just seems to make it behave better.
Maybe I should get some of that.
Yeah, well, I got beeswax from Donna Ray. So.
Oh, I thought you were
Every
going to say
time-
from Kevin.
No, every time I use that beeswax, I think of Donna Ray.
Aw.
So, and this is on 32 count. Picture This Plus Ale, which
that.
I love the color.
Yeah, I love that too.
So, then I have, as you know, I'm going to do the Prairie Schoolers, and I've started on this one.
Now you're making me want to do them.
I know, they're so
Between
fun.
you and Annie.
I know. That's and they're pretty
that's
fast to stitch. Once, and I'm doing it on the called for fabric, which is 18 count putty khaki devos, which is an Ada.
Oh, it's cool.
It's 1/1. You have to learn how to stitch it correctly for it to look good.
Because I know somebody had a comment about that. I can't remember who it was. They were doing it on this, and it just
They did not like it.
They did not like it at all.
You have to do one stitch at a time, and you have to make sure that your stitch doesn't get hidden behind the cross threads of the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So once you kind of learn how to do that, it's fast and it's easy. So, and then my last whip
It's beautiful.
is Wintertime by New York Dreamer. I'm adding some snow. I've got some cardinals to do. This is what it looks like. I don't know where we're getting the shadows from, but I just love
That's
doing
beautiful.
this. And this again, I'm running the white through, I think it's called Thread Heaven.
Oh yeah, I know people have
Yeah,
talked about that.
or beeswax, whatever I have close. The beeswax doesn't leave a film where the Thread Heaven seems like it does, but once it's stitched, you don't notice it at all. So, how about you? How's your whips?
Well, guess what I have?
Whip, whip, whip.
Oldest whip in the world. Cat free. I think our last episode we were taking the cat out. So I finished up this, is it a barn? Yeah. I finished up the barn. That's all back stitched. The apples, I'm getting there. Have a little bit more to do. And then where the cat was, where there's the big shadow, I'm going to fill in and make some of my own leaves. Maybe bringing in some of the green color too, I think, or just to add a little bit of variation. But then I'll be done. So
Yeah, that is really cute.
it's getting there. It's nice to see it to this point.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna have to say, I'll be sad when you're done with it, because then you don't have an oldest whip in the world.
I know, but there's people out there with whips older than that.
Oh, really?
There was somebody, and I should have written it down, but I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, well, and I don't know if they're active whips or not. I guess at
Yeah, it
certain
doesn't
time-
count if you're not gonna
Finish
if you're not
it.
doing anything or finish it. That doesn't count.
Yeah, so, and it doesn't have to be continuous stitching, so.
No.
And I have, wait, this is finished. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
We'll do that later.
She's got so much she doesn't know what's going on.
This is what I worked on mostly on the plane.
That
because
is so
I just
cute.
needed to work on something Christmassy, and I had started this, I don't know, last summer. The trilogy Wonderland.
And here's the pattern.
So I'm to the point where I
That's
need
very
to
cute.
put Wonderland in, and there's some little snowflake, like not buttons, but little dangly things that go in there. But I think I might change it to winter. I don't know. Like, I don't know what Wonderland's supposed to mean. Like, just how beautiful it is.
Winter
with the snow.
Wonderland. That's
Oh.
probably why they
Oh.
you know.
But I feel like winter's only 6 letters, so I would get done faster. So I might do that. And then this one I just had to start working on again. I had so little done. It is Prairie Schooler Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold it up?
Yeah. And here it is.
I saw a couple other people stitching on it. And this is how far I am.
Oh, I love that.
So I saw somebody had a post on Instagram with the blanket in, and I saw it like right when I was going to go to bed last night, and I'm like, I have to put the blanket in right now. So, but it looks so monotone, but whoever it was, and I'm sorry I'm not giving you credit for it, but she had done like this going down, so she had some of the houses in, and you know, I was thinking I was going to go across first and then do the houses, but just seeing that house stuff in there, it's like, oh, I need to get this done.
It's funny.
But the one thing, I think I need to go brighter on my white. So that's why I was asking you.
Yeah, you might.
On the light blue, I have the one snowflake in for a test, and I don't think it shows up enough. So.
What are you using?
Just regular white. So
yeah, you need that
B5200.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's a little bit brighter.
Yeah. Or I have something that has some iridescent in it.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
But I don't know on a Prairie Schooler how that would look.
Yeah, but if it's snowflakes,
yeah,
that might be okay.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or see if you might want to backstitch if it doesn't show up enough.
A snowflake?
I don't know.
No, I'm not. I haven't had enough backstitching to last me a lifetime after Pumpkin Patch. I am not backstitching snowflakes. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
I don't like wheat toast.
That's exactly what I thought.
That's kind of an old story. Maybe someday we'll tell that.
When Barb doesn't want to do anything, we say, I don't want wheat toast, then we know, okay, that's it. No going back.
She said, all right.
So then, what about finished?
Oh, or are we gonna do shopping?
Well, let's do finished and
okay.
FOs, and then we can. FFOs
I only have one finished, and it almost was FFO'd last night, but then I ran out of time. This is I don't have the pattern. Is it Little House Needleworks?
I think so.
Fall ABCs, but it's all ready. I even have it pressed.
I don't know why we're getting that shadow in there.
Oh, I don't know.
Which is weird.
Well,
it's
dark
very cute.
Dark out here in Wisconsin, as it is everywhere.
It's dark, so we're doing early.
But we're almost to the winter solstice, and then the days start getting longer.
Yay.
December 21st, I think.
Something like that,
yeah. So, one more month to go, and then it starts going the other way.
Fun. Is that
that's
it?
That's
okay.
it.
So
he's cute.
Well, we were at Country Sampler.
Yes, we
all
were.
Three of us bought this Prairie Schooler 2018, and I finished him. I don't think I'm going to put the words in, and that's why I'm calling this a finish.
What is the word?
Let it snow.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried, and you couldn't see it, and so I'm not sure I'm gonna
just like that.
Yeah, and that's what I
thought. You could put a couple snowflakes.
Yeah, I could, but I just kind of just left it at that for now.
I love the shading on his cheeks.
Yeah, that's all a different.
Because you use DMC, or
yeah, all DMC. There's his cheek, but it calls for a different color, and it's like perfect. It just makes him look nice and rosy.
Yeah.
And then another finish
that's cute
had.
Too.
I showed this on Instagram. This is Country Cottage Needleworks. Wonderful time of the year. I am not sure how I'm going to fully finish it, but I still have a little time to think about that.
Because it's only leading up to the most wonderful time of the year.
It is, yeah.
Pretty soon, though.
And that's all I have.
Okay.
Well, then, do you want to go to finishes?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't bring the pattern because we've seen it a million times. But pumpkins for sale. Mine is finally done.
Yay.
So, my finish changed yesterday as I was trying to figure out, Saturday, what I was going to do. And I said, was going to send Leanne some pictures for consult. And also she's FaceTiming me, so.
Which I don't really use FaceTime, do you?
Occasionally, not too often though.
But that worked out better than trying to send pictures and talking.
Yep. So originally I was going to shove the thing up in the corner and then
like up here.
Yeah. And I have some wooden pumpkins that I was going to put on the ledge on the inside, but it just looked too crowded. Like I liked it better with the barnwood slat things showing.
Yep. I agree.
And so Leanne suggested once I hang it, just putting those little pumpkins on top.
Yeah.
So that's what I did, and I really like it.
And you could see the picture is on Lost and Floss 2 on Instagram. You can see Barb's picture, and it's just really cute. It just makes me smile when I saw it.
I'm so glad, like I really am glad I did the accent colors, because I think in the room I'm going to use it in, it'll just be really nice. I was trying to find some dried material, like more not the tealy, bright tealy, but in those tones, but it's like, that doesn't exist in nature. So, ready?
Yeah, do it again.
So, I have this Lizzie Cade one done, December, the first one. So, I hope to do, I don't have any of the other patterns. Is that your
first Lizzie Cade?
No, I've done another. I'm trying to think what, but not my first one, but my first of this series.
Oh,
and
okay.
I've always liked when other people did them.
I know, I like that when they have every month that they change out.
So I'm just not sure if I like that background or I'm doing my secret change.
Voila.
Or this one.
My vote is for the plaid.
I like the plaid, but I wasn't sure because it doesn't have any blue in it. But it just looks so bright and cheery.
And it looks like winter.
Yeah.
You know.
So I just bought this frame at the thrift store, and usually, you know, you can pop out the back. You can't pop out the back. And then I was looking at it with the depth, and I'm like, well, why can't I just put my matting board right on top of it?
Yeah. So
that's what I did, and I'll show you what was underneath this. Like, that's why I thought, you know, oh, it doesn't matter that that's that way. I can just take that out. But I don't know how
they got enough depth in there.
I don't know how they got it in there. They must have glued the frame on top. Yeah. I don't know. But that's what's going to happen. Okay.
So let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah.
Check or plaid?
Check or plaid. I mean, this plaid speaks to me of, like, high school.
Yeah.
And I love those colors. So
I like plaids anyway.
I'm tending to go with that. And then, so let's see. I have my, that was Lizzie Cade. And there's the pattern.
Oh, it's a little flip it.
Yeah. So I need to start getting some of the other ones because, well, at least I worked ahead of. It's December. So if I got January now, that'd be a good start. So Autumn ABCs, which I think I had FO'd last time.
Autumn Leaves.
Autumn Leaves. What did I call it?
ABCs.
Oh, yeah.
By Prairie Schooler.
So, this is, you like it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you think I didn't?
Well, I don't know. My $3 frame from Goodwill. It was, so I did this the same way. I think I showed it long enough. And I don't have magnets, so I just used packing tape. But this is what was underneath it. And I just cut the mat to fit right in that little area there.
Wow, that's good.
And it was, this part was kind of like silvery, and it was white. And I want to do some of the other Prairie Schoolers, but I don't know that I'll use this frame. But, can you hold that a second? My original thought...
I love her Presto Changeo things.
Yeah. Oh. I thought I brought them. So I had... Oh, I guess I didn't.
Are they in your other bag? Like, there's stuff there.
Oh, here. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. Because I need to show this, too. So I had these guys are kind of in there, like a pumpkin and a crow. But when I put them on, I was just going to put them on the frame. It just looked out of proportion size-wise.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll have to
Did you want to show that?
Now that my packing tape is going. It just, yeah, it didn't add anything to it.
I agree.
And I have to say, like, Linda Jo did a shop tour, and seeing all those models, like, just framed, it's like, you constantly think you have to do more, but sometimes it's just like...
Less is more.
Let the piece, you know, like, do a variety of things, but let the piece speak for itself if it's busy enough, which I think this one was.
Yeah, totally agree.
I added the rickrack, and
Yeah.
I don't know about the color yet, but I just put a dot of glue on the back, so I can change that if I find something better.
I really like that.
I threw it in my coffee cup yesterday.
What did you use for the gold? Remember we were talking about the word gold?
Oh, yeah. I used one of the colors that was in there.
I think that looks good.
Yeah.
Because it shows up.
I don't know how many times I stitched that. I think at least six different colors. And because of it was a dark spot in the fabric, it just didn't show up. And that's why I put the rickrack on too. Like I to fit that, I had to have like a little band more at the top and bottom, and it was just such a old and crusty. Thank you, Chelsea, for that phrase.
I love that.
Yeah.
And we all know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. It was too much darkness, and it took away from the picture. So I'm like, oh, I can put a little of that rickrack in to fill in that gap, and it'll look
perfect.
Better.
Yeah. No, I like it a lot.
Yep.
So.
All right. That's all I have.
That's all you have?
Think.
Okay. I don't have any recent finishes, but I have some older finishes, but not that old. Well, first, I am a Brenda Gervais Christmas stitcher. That's what I have to say. So here is Marian Bright, and I don't have the pattern, but this is finished. Did little mini pom-poms around it. Then I'm going to play the Mama Joan card again. I know this is a Brenda Gervais, but I don't know the name of it. I stitched that.
Oh, and I'd stitch those. All of these.
I'm sorry. I just really like Brenda Gervais.
Yeah. When you see them done,
yeah,
just so cute. Oh, that's cute with the
and
stuff.
And then this is like the first Brenda Gervais that I did.
I like that fabric on the back.
And again, I don't know the name of it, and I was too lazy to go look for it.
I like your hook too. You got to show that. See, Leanne is not perfect.
But no, this is actually perfect for this. If you cannot find a circle or a hook, use a tab of your beer tab, soda tab, whatever.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're drinking your soda, you're like, oh, I gotta finish this. Well, just stitch that on the back.
I love that fabric. That's
isn't
pretty.
that cool? I wanted to pick some old-timey kind of fabric, and then these buttons were for my grandma's
that's cool.
button bin. So
very cute.
Yeah, I really like that. So that's I do have more Christmas stitching, but I'll save that for another time.
Okay.
Because that's what I do.
I have one stop the floss.
Oh, do you?
Well,
we'll do that later.
Okay, you tell me when.
And I just wanted to mention.
Oh, this is where we get to yell.
Let's see. Yeah. So
ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Mail call. So we got this. It's Laurie Holt, and she's starting to do cross stitch. And it's so Emma put out the pattern. Fat Quarter Shop is where you can get this online. And I also got this one. I never knew Laurie Holt did cross stitch, but I think she's starting.
Cute.
And I love these little motifs. So I haven't started because it's stitched like on 10 count, which I will not be doing that.
Yeah.
Great for a beginner stitcher.
Right.
But I definitely want to do the leaf and the acorn and the pumpkin and the turkey and the all of it. Okay, that's it. So yeah. So we got that, which was really nice.
It's so nice of her to send that.
Yeah, yeah, and it'll be fun to. She was looking for people that wanted to stitch that, and I'm like, yeah, I'd stitch that. So I thought that was really cute. So
nice.
Then we're up to Flosstubisms.
Oh yeah.
And you wrote it down.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
Well, we brought up Old and Crusty.
Old and Crusty, yes.
So that comes
It's
from
upside
Chelsea,
down.
right? Isn't she the originator?
I think so.
So you can see how old and crusty this area is. I use their the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, their coffee tea dyeing tutorial. And
you can find that on YouTube.
Yep. And I overbaked mine. But I do kind of like it for this one.
I do.
It does play with your colors you use because it just, like if a light color happens to be in that area, it shows up more than some of the colors that have that tone in them, which is why my gold was almost impossible.
But I think it gives a piece like a little bit of movement,
Right.
where everything's not just the same.
Yep.
So I always like tea-dyed stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything that has some
marble or mold.
Right.
I don't know
I
what
seem
you
to
call
be
it.
Did you say mold?
It's because it's like molding, but that's not what
Modeling.
I like it when your fabric is old and moldy. I'm going to start a new one, Chelsea. Let's go. Old and moldy.
Old mold. It kind of rhymes.
Oh, it does. Oh my gosh.
Like, what are you
Oh, that would
talking
be
about?
so gross.
Well, that's a new one. Okay.
Yeah, okay, no. What was the word that?
Modeled.
I
I think it's
modeling
mot with a T.
Modeling,
isn't it?
modeling.
We're going to have to look that up.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're going to get some comments on
Yeah,
that
I think
one.
so. We're running pretty long, and then we're being really goofy.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. Too much whiskey in our glasses.
Or maybe we need to add some. And then our second word, or Flosstubism, was whip. Whip it good!
W-I-P.
Oh, not like whip, like
Not
whipped
W-H-I-P.
cream.
No, not like whipped cream. Not like, yeah.
Whipped cream.
I told now this is the time Barb's got to sing Whip It Good. The one that doesn't sing is always singing on our
sing
videos.
on cue. It's just gotta come from
Whip
within.
It Good.
Devo, we can have our little hats on.
Okay.
All right.
So what does whip mean?
Work in progress.
Yep. Very easy, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a while to figure out when people were talking about their whips. I'm like, what is... People are working on a whip?
Well, and it can be anything from one stitch in to one stitch missing, really.
Yeah.
So it really runs the gamut.
Yeah. And I love it when people do whip parades. It's amazing. Did you ever see anybody do a whip parade?
Yes. I'm trying to think who I just watched recently, and I was like, it made me feel so much better about what I have outstanding. Because it was like, oh, I probably could count mine on all my fingers.
Well, Lisa, Kindred Stitcher, she had a whip parade. I was exhausted by the time she was done. She had so many whips, and each one was cooler than the next.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I liked what she was working on. I get why they were all whips. So
that's why I don't know, like I was getting too many things going for my personal taste, because I used to be monogamous.
Well, me too.
Monogamous stitcher, and I don't know, I just felt like I wasn't giving anything time enough. So I'm like, I have things out there that I just love, all kitted up, but I'm like, maybe I'll do Mania this year.
Yeah, well, let's see. If you do it like others have done it, that would have to be 19 whips.
Well, they say any rule, so really.
Well, yeah.
So I'll make it me, Leanne.
You do you, Barb.
I'm gonna do me.
You do
Leanne.
your own rules. You make up your rules.
I do anyways.
Follow your own rules.
Follow
Or
my
break
heart.
your own rules.
Yeah, really.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to say so,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
okay, but you did.
I know. Well, I don't know where this is fitting in. Are we into a new phase? But
Yeah.
I want to show the one day. Well, it took me longer than a day. And I want to tell you who did this system. Organizing my DMC thread. And it was Trisha, the left-handed stitcher. She has online all, like well, I shouldn't say all, because I think it was from a couple years ago. But she has like the DMC colors and the
Numbers.
the numbers. Thank you.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, the info on the colors.
I like that.
And so I printed a lot of them off. We were having computer issues, and then like shortly after, my husband's like, I just replaced the ink. Like, where is all the ink gone to? And I'm like, well, I was printing off my project. So, and I don't know if this is part of her system or if I heard somebody else do it, but so I saved, because I didn't get Floss away, I just got the snack bags. But all the ones that I don't have colors for, I have in here, along with some extra bags.
Oh,
so
nice.
Then if I don't have it in my system and I get the new color, I can just go here and make a little baggie for it. And the other thing, I think this was part of her system. So I have all my, I need to get a finished box that fits
that's
these,
cute.
but this is working right now. But I have like the leftover cutouts from the paper that I printed on. And so if I pull one of these baggies, then it's going to be like the old library checkout system, where I put one in its place with what project I'm working on. So then if I need it for something else, I can say, oh, it's in here, instead of like digging through all your patterns.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So isn't that a good system?
Yeah.
I'll see if it works.
There
You know, me and systems. It
yeah,
works well
you'll let me
until
know in a couple of months.
until I get busy, and then it's like everything.
I think everybody's like that.
So
So.
I have some saved from the trash.
Oh, right.
You want to do that now?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So,
Barb wouldn't show me this stuff, so she always likes to surprise me.
yeah, I like to surprise you.
Which the last one was cute.
So, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I found this recently at my thrift store, and I was, there we go. I was thinking
Oh my
about
gosh.
putting my ABCs on this. Because
Does it fit? Here,
yeah,
I'll hold it.
this. And the ABC is thinner, so I could do it the same way and cut out.
Well, you know what Priscilla does? You know, she chalk paints it all and then just does chalk drawing on there.
But I was thinking,
Oh, that's perfect.
and this is so funny because I'm like, when I got it home, I didn't even realize this. So it opens up, which I don't really care about, but
Oh,
so then there's that. I'm like, oh, there's another
the
season.
piece
That's kind of
turns
weird.
around.
But then I was going to take this out to put my thing in, and it's got summer
Oh my gosh.
and also winter. But I feel like I won't feel sad because I don't think these are hand painted.
You don't?
Like, you don't think so? I don't think so.
Really?
I thought I maybe saw this at Marshall's or
Oh, really?
Woods or something.
Huh.
I don't know. They
Well-
look kind of manufactured to me.
If it's not hand painted, if it's hand painted, they didn't write their
Right.
date, and so
So I don't think it is.
you know what I would do? I would almost like
Save
use
those?
these
Or-
for the backing.
Right. That's what I thought at
You know,
first, which is why I took
Like
it
you
out.
could back it in a fabric. Like
Mhm.
you might have to paint them white,
Right.
to take away the color, but then put your background fabric
over that.
Over it, and then put your
Right.
piece on top.
Because I plan to do the other one, so
That
I just
is
don't know what color
perfect.
I would need to paint this.
You could probably just leave it like it is.
Oh, it's pretty scratched up.
You know, antique it a little.
I'm good at that. So I was like, when I saw it, and then I thought, it's got this handle on top. But I thought, you know, you could put a bow or like some stuff, you know, that would be appropriate for the season of the piece that you have here on top. So
That would be very cute. That's a really nice find.
I
Barb.
know, and I think it was like,
you know, she never invites me to go shopping with her when she goes thrifting.
This was on my way to Hobby Lobby. I was texting Leanne because I got a gentleman. Don't go to Hobby Lobby at like 7 o'clock at night on Saturday to get fabric. I mean, he was so sweet, but it was his first night. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah.
It was his first night, and they put him in fabric. I'm like,
That's not the place to put somebody.
no. And then, you know, like they have to manually calculate their discounts and the yardage into decimal.
Oh my god.
It's not very computerized,
No.
so which always kind of amazes me.
Yeah.
And then this is my other item, which I think is going to be my monthly Prairie Schooler thing. Because look,
Where is
hold
that?
this
Here.
once, and I'll get the other
See,
one out.
that is really
So I think, like if I do a background thing, that if the month ones are kind of this size, which I think they
Perfect.
are.
yeah. They'd be very, very close.
Yeah. So then if I just do some background fabric on each one, and then I could just do a little seasonal thing in there.
Or you could just put like a notepad or something in there that goes with the season.
Yep.
Or just nothing.
Right. But I wasn't sure if I liked that thing on it, but I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
So.
Yeah, I think that would look really cute.
So this I paid a little more for. I think it was $12.
Oh
which
my.
seemed a little pricey, but it was just
But it's perfect.
it was just perfect. And I've really been looking for a frame for a long time. So I
like that. I
was
think that's
thrilled.
really cute.
So.
No, I think you should put like a calendar and pens or something in there.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
if you're going to switch it out,
Yeah.
you know, use it
That's
as a
true.
note.
Then you wouldn't have to bother with like junk.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good suggestion.
Yeah. I think that would be kind of cute.
Okay. Is it shopping time? What else
Anything
do you have?
else?
No, that's it.
No?
You have Stop the Floss.
I have some Stop the Floss, but usually that's at the end.
Oh, okay.
So
Shopping?
let's talk about country sampler shopping.
And I just have to say, I just watched Carol Saltbox Stitcher. She had been there, and I felt so much better about my purchases because I didn't get nearly the amount of stuff she got.
Well, and let's show Carol. We have the same shopping bags as you do.
Lovely.
So.
And some of the same patterns.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, I didn't know you bought that
Yeah,
one.
I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Well, you can always
I'd
go
stitch
back.
that.
Yeah. So Carol showed this one, and I'm like, oh, I forgot how much I liked it.
Oh, you bought the kit.
I bought the kit.
Oh,
I think
I love that.
Yeah. He just spoke to me, so I'm so glad he came home with me.
Yeah.
So, am I supposed
You
to
just keep going,
Okay.
and then I'll go when you're done.
Okay. Then I just got some R&R acorn fabric. And just threads, rickrack, trims.
Yeah, they had some really cool trims and,
and
stuff.
I thought like reasonably
Yeah,
priced.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
And then mushroom Lugana, because you can never have too much mushroom Lugana.
No, you can't.
Then you got this one too?
Yeah.
Okay, the Scarlet House American Farmhouse.
I love that piece.
Yeah.
Somebody was showing on Flosstube that they were stitching it, and I'm like, when we go to Country Sampler, I got to look for that.
Oh, I had never seen it before. And then a bunch of, well, I shouldn't say a bunch, but several people stitched Penny Pumpkin. And I just love that.
I
white
love that
pumpkin.
one too.
So that'll be next fall. Oh, I forgot about this one.
Oh.
The Scarlet
I
House
don't remember seeing
Patriotic
that one.
Scissor Pocket. But I think that'll be a great
I love
summer
that.
patriotic.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love that one. And then I also got the snowman pattern.
The Santa.
Santa.
Prairie
Well,
Schooler
both.
Santa. Santa
Yeah.
Snowman.
Santa
2018.
snowman and rabbit. Let's not be.
Oh, yes.
Let's not diss the rabbit. R&R Winter Brew. So fun to get some of these. Oh, and then.
That's the kit for
Oh yeah,
the,
I got the kit. And what's this the
for
kit
that
for?
farmhouse.
Oh yeah, and then this is the fabric and flosses for the Prairie Schooler Santa. So that's it.
Oh, okay. And then you got
Oh,
that too.
I got. See, I wonder if this color would be better.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
I know everybody always says how they have so much stuff all around them.
I
They
was
really do.
laughing as I was watching Annie B yesterday, and she lost something, and I'm like, oh, that's so refreshing to see, because I had the 3 little buttons to sew on the Lizzie Cade thing right on my dining room table yesterday. Do you think I could find them? I
Oh,
looked
you're
for
kidding.
like half an hour.
Wow.
Honestly, like pulling things up, shaking fabric out, never found them. So I'm like, oh, I guess they won't have to
I'm going to say yes.
go with this one.
Yes to the green.
Yeah, I kind of forgot I had the green.
Yeah.
So it's going to be green.
Oops.
Everything's sliding off my lap. It's going to be green, people.
It's gonna. I like it.
But
I
not
like the
on
green.
this. I'm going to leave this one in the distress frame. I
Oh
think.
yeah, I like that.
So that's it. I'm done.
Okay, so my haul. As you know, I was having a hard time with the needlework ABCs. Oh, I need that. So with the fabric that I chose, so I got this fabric. It's Weeks Dye Works Confederate Gray, which is what the pattern calls for. Then both Barb and I are stitching the Autumn Time, and I got some mushroom Lugana to
At least you can
stitch
say
that on, because everybody needs a little mushroom Lugana. Then I am sorry about all the crinkle. I'm doing Prairie Schooler Winter Wind. I want to do.
Saw that on Instagram.
Oh, really?
It was so pretty.
Yeah, I love that. And that's like a winter project. So then I've got this fabric, which is a R&R Winter Brew, to stitch that on, which I think will be perfect.
I think that's what the ABC is.
Oh, really?
Doesn't
Yeah,
it look like it?
it does.
Yeah.
I really like that. Then,
You still have a lot left in that bag.
I do. I got the American Farmhouse, which was part of their, not a stitch along, a club. That's what I'm trying to spit out. A club. So I got this with the fabric and flosses, because they had a few of these left over. Then, as you know, I like to quilt. So
Really?
I do. So I got this little signed, sealed, delivered pattern. I'm regretting not getting the kit, but
What? I don't remember that one.
yeah, it was
Oh,
in the
that's
corner of the
cute.
shop. Yeah. And then I got this dressed up runner. There you can see it. And all the fabrics to make that. And look at how cute they wrap that up. So, and that. And then I got, Sweet Treat Treats Table Runner. I just fell in love with those candy corn because Barb knows I love candy corn.
Oh yeah, that is cute.
And I just fell in love with these fabrics too. So here's the fabric for that. I left them in the bundle. And
I love their presentation. It's really cute.
I know. That shop is just wonderful. And then I got the same green rickrack as Barb. I also did get flosses, but those are already put away and in the project that I needed them
they're
for.
all stitched up. Right?
No, they're all stitched up. I've used them all, and I need to buy more. No, but that's it.
Yeah.
And so then we have Stop the Floss. I want to get off.
Well, I kind of jumped ship because mine was floss related, so I felt like it was.
Oh no, I think that no, and we might revisit that again, maybe like in January when everybody's like organizing and everything. So we'll see if Barb's organization has kept up or if she's
I can just say I stopped the floss and I went on vacation.
There you go.
So, and I have to mention when Debbie and Kev were doing their live broadcast for, what was it, like a Stitchin?
Oh, a Stitchin, and it's Snug Harbor Crafts.
Yeah. I asked them, I knew Debbie always went to Carmel every year, or often, and liked this one place, and so I asked for a recommendation, and she gave me 2 names, and the one she usually stayed at was booked up, but we got into the other one, and it was like so fun and spot on, so I meant to leave her a comment because that was a great recommendation.
Well, and if you're watching, Deb.
Yeah. Thank you. It was great. We met a lot of nice, really nice people and, you know, European people as well as mostly Californians. We were like the celebrity people being from Wisconsin.
Because, you know, there's only like a few people that live in Wisconsin and like millions of cows.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, to the point where we met some really nice people who took us out for a very nice dinner. I'm like, well,
that's
we're
nice.
not that interesting.
You must be.
It might have been the happy hour before.
Oh.
So, but...
Well, that's nice.
So, your Stop the Floss?
I got Stop the Floss. First, I want to talk about this quilt. This was a quilt along by Lisa Bonjean of Primitive Gatherings. It was called The Magic of Christmas. And every week you got a new block. And then well, you're supposed to do it before Christmas. Mine never got done before Christmas. You put them together. She gave you different settings on how to put it together. So you could pick the setting that you wanted to do, and this is the one that I picked. I did have it quilted by Mary, and Mary Dorsher, I think it is. Meandering Mary.
Is she in the area? Or
she's in Cedarburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, because I knew this was quite the piece.
Well, how would you even... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd love to see how someone does it. This size. I think that'd be fun.
Well, she's got a long armor.
Yeah, but
so it's
still.
a big long thing that they set up. Yeah, I would like to see how they do that, or
don't-
figure out what they're going to put in.
Don't
this
some
spot.
of the shops have like automated ones?
They do. Well, I think all long arm. I think, and I'm not sure. All long armors that you can put in a program and then just stitch edge to edge.
Okay.
The same design,
Mhm.
but this one is not. Maybe the middle is, but the sides aren't.
It's really pretty.
And this is kind of when I first started quilting, I took this on. Little did I realize how difficult some of these would be, but when you're only doing one block and dedicating your time to that one block, it kind of worked out.
And it's 2 fabrics?
Yeah, it's just the red
I kept
and the
thinking
white.
it was cream here because it's your shadow.
Oh.
I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't know
Got
why
some
we have
yellowing.
shadows. So then I'll do a little bit of Christmas, show you. So this is by Buttermilk Basin, Noel.
Really cute.
And this is Wool Applique. Then I won't do that one. then I did, for the life of me, I can't remember who this is. I did this little stitchery, the red work, Santa, and an oil can. Yes, he does.
Aww.
He has a back, which I just love. And this is Bonnie All Through the Night, who our Sal is by.
Oh.
She had these last year, these little pillows. You got the fabric and then you kind of added the wool and stitchery. So I did these little pillows. And this all came in one like little kit. There were 6 little snowmen. Oops. This one. And then this one. So I did those last year. And
really cute.
That's it. I'll save everything for another time.
All right. Or, feel free.
No, I'm done. Well, let's see. We're at 1 hour and 9 minutes.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well,
we have a little snippet in there to cut out.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 minutes.
When the phone started ringing. And so then the last thing that we want to do.
Oh, yeah. I would have forgot.
Oh, see? That's why there's 2 of us. So we remember one of us. You want to talk about it?
Our giveaway!
Yay!
Yay! And we thought, since we like these patterns so much, and they seem to be, at least the one was hard to find, we're going to be doing autumn time and winter time. And New York Dreamer was so generous as to donate these to our giveaway.
Yep, that we're going to give them away. And Barb and I, we're going to get together, and we're going to also give you the flosses for each of these. So,
so that way you can use a fabric that you are comfortable stitching on.
Because I think this calls for 28 count. What about that one?
Same thing.
28 count. Yep. So if you want to stitch it in a smaller stitch or something larger, you can do it. Because I know that's more of a personal preference than the colors. But we will get all the flosses for each one of these and put it in a little pack.
Right. And there's going to be two winners.
2 winners, yeah.
So one person will get autumn time, and one person
will get winter time. Ugh. Winter time. And how we're going to do that is, please do not mention giveaway. We don't want a non-stitcher to get these and then sell them on eBay or whatever. It just...
We want someone who loves them as much as us to have them.
That's going to stitch them up. And you have to be 18 or over. So if you want to stitch fall time,
autumn time,
or autumn time, let us know what your favorite pie is. And feel free to send samples. Yeah.
Raspberry white chocolate mousse.
Oh, that sounds really good. See, what's your favorite? Do you know?
I'm starting to lean more towards like a crunchy top. So you could put that crunchy top on anything except like coconut. I would not like coconut. I don't like coconut. But like, I'm trying to think what we had. Norsky's Nook. Have you ever had pie from there? It's a famous pie shop in northern Wisconsin. There's a couple locations.
Of them. Yeah.
Actually, there's one towards Madison too.
Oh.
But anyways, we had pie from there this summer, and I thought it was like a raspberry with this crunchy top on it. I was like, really, really good. See? But, there aren't too many pies I would turn down.
That's true. I agree. My favorite is pumpkin.
Oh.
Or lemon meringue.
Jim loves lemon meringue too.
Lemon meringue in the summer, pumpkin in the fall and winter.
Or peach. Peach pie is really
I don't know that I've ever had peach pie.
Jane's made peach pie already, and it's delicious. Georgia peaches.
Okay, Jean, send over a sample, please. Because I think you might watch us too, or maybe just
She listens.
say that you watch us, but you don't.
She works from home and she has her own business, and she said it's like sitting at the table with us when she has us on. She doesn't really watch.
When
she
she
just listens.
misses her sister and she turns you on.
I don't think that would ever happen. But she graciously has agreed to host our family Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
So the email went out on Sunday. It was kind of a stalemate, like waiting for someone to offer. But she graciously offered.
Oh, that's nice.
And then she got a number signed from my dad shortly after. We go back and forth. It's
a number signed.
Yeah, like things come up, either his birthday or their address. Like it happens to her and I all the time. So like she'll look. I'm sorry, this sounds really wacky, but humor me. She'll look at like her Fitbit and it'll have his like 6/4/24 for his birthday.
Oh.
As her steps. And like the other day I got their old address on something. And it happens just like all the time.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
cool.
probably just coincidence, but we always say, oh. And I said to her, it's because you offered to have Thanksgiving and my dad was so into
Thanksgiving.
Well, not Thanksgiving as much as gathering the family together. So, yeah. Thank you, Jean. So, anyways.
And then our next, take a drink. Our next one is for wintertime. And if you'd like to stitch that, again, please do not say giveaway. You have to be 18 years of age or older. And you have to answer the question, what is your favorite cookie? And it doesn't have to be a Christmas cookie, just cookie. And again, please feel free to send samples.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just kidding.
Yeah.
But
not
yeah.
really. Pie would be harder to send. Although, I know at work one time we got pies shipped to us.
Really?
And they came in this cool little box with a sliding lid.
Oh, wow.
So I gave it to my sister who bakes pies. Jean.
Oh, cool. Oh. So, if you would like to stitch one or the other, please say so. If you want to stitch both, then you have to put your pie favorite and your cookie favorite in the comments, right?
Right.
And we'll kind of divide everybody up and pull a name. And our next video, I think we might do in a couple of weeks, we thought.
Hopefully maybe a little sooner than this last one has been. Yeah.
Because Christmas is just, you kind of want to show off your Christmas. Then we'll show off some decorating and stuff like that too. So, so yeah, please comment. Again, do not say giveaway. Do not mention anything that would pertain to that. I can't think of another word. But
freebie.
Yeah, don't say freebie. And then you have to be 18 years of age or older, and just write us in the comments, and we will pick a person, two people,
one for each.
Yeah, and we'll do that when we record the next time.
So,
with that, so, if you still are sitting up in your chair, please let us know.
Yeah.
No, if you have any questions or comments, we love reading your comments.
Yeah,
we like to answer both of them. Both of us usually try to answer them.
Right.
We'll give you a like. And again, thank you for coming and watching us. Thank you for all our previous viewers, new viewers.
Don't call them old.
I'm not going to. And that's it.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.